Hello, everyone. Today I am going to be doing some kind of cafe thing. I really don't know. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, so first up, I'm going to go over here to uploads where I have my beautiful mental duck saved. And because there's like a gray part, I have to use this BG remover as the background, I guess. At least that's what I think. Anyway, I have to go down here to emoji because I am not in the mood for no copy and paste. Plus, I have to also use this thing. I gotta get screwed down over here. And I have to change the color from black to a gray, and then a lighter gray. And I have to size it down and make it very, very small. And then, sorry, I saw something. And then I have to tilt it. Okay, next up, since I'm doing like a cafe thing, I just searched up cafe because I don't really know what I'm doing with this. And I saw this banner type thing over here, and I decided to maybe use it, and I just fit it to the page. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna use my little trick. I'm gonna show you guys my little trick. So you go like this, and you size it up like a bunch, and then it goes like that. So it's not like you still have like white in the background, if that makes any kind of sense. I don't think it does, but it's fine. And yes, this is a voiceover, so I am kind of confused on what I'm doing. What am I doing? Ah, yes, that will be important later. That little coffee shop will be important later. Anyway, I really just went. Oh, he went away. Meow, meow, meow. Anyway, oh yes, the chairs, because our beautiful. This is where I had an amazing idea to get the mental duck a little date, if you will. A little partner. But you see, when this happens, it's going behind the chair. Oh gosh, that's cursed. What the frick? That's very, very cursed. I said frick, by the way. I said frick. Guys, I said frick. Anyway, I had to flip that and put it. I had to flip that also. Because one's gonna be a girl and one's gonna be a boy, obviously. And then we're going to look amazing. And basically, I have to do this duplicate thing I did earlier. And I had to even make it smaller, because if I make the duck smaller, I have to make the ribbon smaller. Or the bow, or whatever you want to call it, smaller. Anyway, I started to get a bow tie for the other duck. I really don't know what to call him. But I was like, you know what? I want to see if they have an emoji thing that I used earlier. So I searched a bow tie, and all it came was a bow and two people bowing. So then I just searched a tie, and then came with a tie and then a knot thing. I don't know. So I just went back to the graphics, and I put on this little bow tie, but I wanted to try and make it match the ribbon to make them cute matchy. I honestly had no idea what I was doing trying to change this because there were 5 million different things on that, but eventually I did get what I wanted. It just took a little bit of working. But anyway, I sized that down and I put it over the wrong thing, not the duck. I put the bow tie on the other duck, obviously, because yes, obviously. Anyway, they look like a cute couple now. It's amazing. Anyway, I searched up coffee because I was like, should I get the coffee now or no? And I decided to just scroll through the graphics. Oh look, there's a goose holding coffee. Ooh, there's iced coffee. There's a bunch of coffee. We get it. Coffee beans. There's a running cup of coffee. And oh look, there's Cuphead. There's also a Cuphead coffee. Why is there a coffee ring? Coffee time. Aha, there it is. The one thing I was looking for. A coffee sign. Because why not? Just why not? Anyway, after that, I was like, okay, they're just staring in nothingness. So I searched for a cafe background. Why am I saying cafe like cafe? I don't know. But as you can see from all the options, there's not the cafe that I was looking for. So I searched up this regular cafe. Or did I? Never let them know you answered. I searched up sidewalk. I tricked y'all. So, if they would load, I don't know what I clicked there. What are those graphics for real? Anyway, I removed the space and it actually gave me the actual pavement sidewalks if they would load. Aha, there it is. Just the thing that I was looking for. Not a sign, that. And I tried to make it the background of the page, but I didn't see it, so I just aligned it to the bottom of the page. It made my life a little bit easier. And that's when I realized I had to duplicate and delete every single thing. Because, you know that thing I mentioned earlier where it goes behind? Yeah, it did it again. So I put the chairs back, and I almost forgot the ducks for a second, not the dogs. Gosh, I cannot speak today. Anyway, and I put them up there, or at least try to. I just put the girl duck in her chair, and then on top of the table, and then I put her in the air. Same for the boy duck. Well, actually, the girl duck is the mental duck, because I'm a girl, and I'm a mental duck. Yeah, totally. Then I had to do the same thing to the bow tie and the bow, because obviously we don't want to go behind the ducks or the chairs. I don't know. Anyway, I put the sidewalk up a little bit because it was very far down below. So I just put everything back in its place. I had to do a little bit of adjusting so they weren't completely standing on the chairs. And I tried to make it look like they were sitting. It didn't really work out though. It's fine. I put the open sign right back on there. I decided, you know what, that the thing that's happening right now with just the canopy is not going to be able to work. So guess what? I searched up cafe for the 5th time. You know the thing I deleted earlier? Boom, back in business, baby. And I put it as the background. I don't know why the sidewalk wouldn't go, but I don't think it would be a good idea. Anyway, and I removed the banner thing, and oh look, this is the type of time where I put it completely neon blue. So amazing. What I was trying to do was put the background behind the coffee shop blue. That did not work if you can't tell. And so I just tried to use the BG remover, which is the background remover. There was no background to remove, so then I decided to just go to edit, and lo and behold, I tried doing some things. I really don't know. I went into the restore. There was nothing to restore. I didn't know how that worked. Anyway, I went to erase, and oh, what am I doing? I'm erasing the entire thing. And then I saw the brush size. I went it completely, and I slowly started eating away at it, and until everything but the sign was left. But of course I actually did not do that, because why would I just have a sign? And oh look, boom, magic. It's called an undo button. I tried to do something, so then I decided, well, if I can't do that, and I can't do that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna search up sky. No, blue, actually. I searched up blue. Blue background. And I was like, oh, well, nope, that's not what I'm looking for. So then I searched up blue sky. And that very, very first image right there was just what I needed. I sized it down, and I put it in the little corner right there. And then I duplicated it. I put it in the other corner, because I needed to, obviously. Hold up, no. Anyway, we don't talk about that. Okay, so it's amazing. And I just did a few touch-ups, just making sure I had everything right. And then I went on to giving them actual coffee. They're at a coffee shop. Why would they not have coffee? It's not a coffee shop. It doesn't have coffee, okay? I gave the man duck straight black coffee, because why not? And for the lady, which is the mental duck, I gave her an amazing coffee art, foam art cappuccino. And I actually had to do quite a few adjustments on this, because it took so long to get the coffee cups tiny and put them in the right spot. You can barely see them. Well, actually, no, you can see them pretty clearly, but I had to make it tinier so I could have space for some pastries, because yes, Perfect. Amazing. Look at that. Gotta size that down. Kind of looks like a cake, to be honest. I'm hungry. Next, what I have to do is I have to size it down more, and then I had to size it up. And then I had to move their coffee cups more, specifically the black coffee, a lot. So, and it kept going back and forth, both of the pastries and the coffee cup, which was kind of annoying. And then I got the, what's it called, the chairs. Yeah, the chairs. All nice and good. Okay, and I guess that's it for the coffee shop. I hope you guys enjoyed, and this is my first video, so I'm kind of awkward on camera. Anyway, bye!